What's going on, Capricorn? Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Welcome here to my channel. Thanks for joining me for your July 2021 mid-month tarot card reading. I will be using the Starman tarot card deck that I'm shuffling now. And I'm going to use the spread that came in the companion book for this deck, and it's called Starguide. So this is a magnifying glass of a reading, okay? It's going to really look at you to your core to see what your present situation is, any challenges along the way, and resolutions to those challenges. I do want you to keep in mind that this is going to be a general tarot card reading for Capricorn in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I like to give the advice that if your sun sign reading is not resonating for you, then maybe check out your moon sign, okay? So that's important advice if you ask me. So I like to keep the intro short, but I just want to wish you guys love and many blessings as I prepare to channel messages through tarot from my spirit guides to you. All right, so the first card is going to have a look at the present situation for you guys. And this is a really complicated energy to start off with, okay? So this is the Eight of Cups. It's like being totally fed up with the situation, but still being emotionally attached to it. Like, look at this guy in the card. He's like, you know, why am I here? What is going on? Okay, so I am getting some words for you guys that may or may not help you. It's like, no matter where you are in your life, the universe has put you there for a reason. So everything is about divine and perfect timing. Sometimes life is going to be beautiful. Sometimes it's going to be a struggle. And sometimes it's going to be a combination of both those things. So, you know, you could feel like, what is even going on right now? Is this some sort of a joke? Why is this happening to me? And you might forget the blessing in this situation. So I'm just going to do this so you guys can see the cards a little bit better. And then I'll continue to read. So what's the cause of conflict that is making you feel that way? It's like, I can't stand this place, but I got to stick around, okay? And then that's its own conundrum and its own battle. So let's have a cause of conflict card here for you guys, Capricorn. Let me pull a card. Oh boy. Okay, so you've got the Four of Cups. So it's like you guys are really getting messages, and I want you guys to take note of all the spiritual insignia, okay? So basically, whatever path you follow with regards to religion or spirituality, somebody is trying to get a message to you, okay? And you're missing it, okay? Because you're in this mode here. Instead of thinking of like, why is this happening to me? You could detach yourself from it a little bit and say, okay, well, this is happening. But I know that my spirit guides, like my God, you know, my pagan roots, my ancestors, they're trying to get me a message. So if I try and detach from this emotion a little bit, I'll probably hear that message a little bit more clearly. So you can see that this energy has actually collapse down to this energy, and then what's next? Like laying out on the floor and sobbing, or trying to go like calm yourself down and saying, okay, well, here's the situation, and I want to find a solution to it, instead of letting me crumble and maybe listening to messages from spirit that could be really, 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 really helpful. Okay, so let's have a card. It's going to ask what changes you can make in order to face these challenges. These are tough. You know, when you get so super involved with something emotionally, it's kind of a cloud. It's like pulling the curtains, you know, and closing off every kind of intuitive message that you could get from any one of your guides or a combination of them. Emotion can be joyous, but it can also be frustrating, and it can definitely be a block, okay? So change is needed, guys. It's so funny that you guys keep getting all these cards. I thought this was the King of Cups, but it's actually the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, looking fabulous in his kilt, he's very, very action oriented, and he wants to take messages from spirit here. You can see in the background, there is somebody very close to you. Maybe you've seen one of those memes where it's like your spirit guides are exactly posed like this, you know? because they're trying to get through to you, but you're so busy succumbing to the emotional antagonism of the situation that you can't hear your next steps, okay? So you really need to just stand up and say, I'm ready for affirmative action. I'm ready to get out of this sort of dump over here where I can't see straight. And the King of Wands is going to keep on moving because he knows that there's a better outcome available. Okay, I'm going to put that card down. Okay, so, and then we're going to look at your strengths right now, Capricorn, like what you could possibly do for yourself in addition to saying, I'm not going to feel like this anymore. This is because it is, and I need to ask for help. You know, you want to ask your higher self, your angels, archangels, like if you're a spiritual person, if you're a God person, like start asking for help, but then be ready to receive it instead of going, I'm sorry, I'm too busy over here having a pity party. And if you are having a pity party, make sure that there's a curfew, you know. The clock strikes 12 and you got to get back into your coach before it turns into a pumpkin. You don't want to be in pumpkin mode forever. You want to be a prince or princess. Here's your strengths here, guys. And this is a very compelling card with the 10 of Swords. And this is separating out. You can see these two halves of your personality trying to hang on to each other. One wants to go higher and one wants to go lower. So, and this is a peeling back process that you guys are in right now. So you're going to have to do a little bit more to welcome it and to release it. Like they say, misery loves company, but company doesn't love misery. So it's like your misery self is fading away, but your happy-go-lucky self is holding on for dear life. Now, I don't know what to do without you. You know, you've walked beside me for so long, you know, but this is just going to drag you down, okay? Out of all these cards, you have the King of Wands, who is the most positive. This is very action-oriented. You could have somebody in your life that is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that could help you out of this because they burn really bright and they can help shine the light of the way to you. So, very interesting cards for you. And this one is very, very compelling. It's the end of a cycle of worry. And that's exactly where you guys are right now with the 8 and the 4 of Cups. Very worried, very dragged down emotionally. And I'm just going to bring you guys back up here and we'll finish off the reading with the last card. We're going to have a card for the outcome for you guys. So I actually love this card. It's another cup card. It is the Prince of Cups. Somebody is coming in with an offer of benevolence to you, the abundance of emotion. I really do see it as being a fire sign for you. You know, they want to extend their compassion and they're probably going to be extremely direct, you know. Yeah, I see what's going on here for you and I feel an empathy for you. And there's a difference between empathy and sympathy. Sympathy is saying like, oh, I feel so bad for you. And empathy is going, I totally understand your situation, but enough is enough already. Okay, so you have the King of Wands. Sorry. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in and they're saying, oh, bro, okay, let's get up and do something to shake off that kind of funk that you guys are in. In your funk, you're never, ever going to have any sort of a result unless it's like a really solid funk song. So you might want to throw on some music and help you like shake off, I'm getting this word that I never use, the doldrums, okay? So somebody is extending this powerful love to you. So try not to misinterpret it as somebody feeling sorry for you because they don't. They're like, okay, pity party is over. Your coach is now turned into a pumpkin. You've lost a shoe already. The Cinderella effect is disappeared. So what are you going to do on a practical level? And they are here because they've experienced that. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, very powerful. Everybody goes through a lot, but it's like, particularly if there's an Aries coming in, they probably experienced it first and to a deeper level than you. So they can really come in and give you a hand and not feel sorry for you. Because if somebody feels sorry for you, then it's sort of extending out this Eight of Cups energy even more. And then you'll just feel even worse because they're just mirroring in that depth of like, ugh, you know, and that's not what you need right now. You need somebody to come in and burn that all away, okay? With the firepower of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm just going to pull one more card here for you guys. So the Temperance card, it's really coming in and say, okay, let's control your emotions a little bit. Times are tough. Things have been very difficult, but the only way out of this is through this, okay? I had to say to my friend once, because he was like, why does this keep on happening to me? It's like every time I start to feel successful, something else gets in the way. And I said to him, you know what? The obstacle is the path. You have to find a way around it or through it, over top of it. You have to claw your way out of it and leave emotion out of it. That was some of the best advice I ever got in business from my boss, like years and years and years ago, because I was having a meltdown at work. And he said, Robin, leave emotion out of it. So really center yourself when you're feeling these really desperate emotions coming in and saying, these are not going to help me. So I have to find my power and invite the power of that fire sign in that is coming in to help you, and welcome them in. They don't feel sorry for you. They have an answer. They have a solution. Take their hand gladly and follow it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, Capricorn. Love and light. Bye.